Retirement should be about enjoying the life you've worked decades to build. Not watching your savings evaporate through high taxes and cost of living. While completely tax-free destinations are rare, spoiler, they don't really exist. Several countries offer compelling tax advantages that can dramatically stretch your retirement dollars. Let's explore 5 retirement havens where favorable tax policies, affordable living costs, and safety converge to create attractive options for American, Canadian, and Australian retirees looking to maximize their golden years. ## Understanding Tax-Free Reality. Before we dive in, let's set realistic expectations. No country offers a genuinely tax-free existence. Governments need revenue, after all. However, several nations provide territorial tax systems, only taxing income earned within their borders. Retirement income exemptions, not taxing foreign pensions or Social Security. Special retiree programs with significant tax breaks. No capital gains or inheritance taxes. Tax treaties preventing double taxation. The key is finding where your specific income sources, whether Social Security, 401k distributions, pensions, or investment income, receive the most favorable treatment. #1. Panama, the pension-ado paradise. Panama has long been the gold standard for retirement tax advantages, and for good reason. The tax advantages *. Panama operates on a territorial tax system, meaning if you don't earn income within Panama, you don't pay Panamanian taxes on it. Your Social Security, pension, IRA withdrawals, and foreign investment income? Not taxed by Panama. Even better, Panama has no property taxes on your primary residence for the first 20 years, for homes valued up to $120,000, with proportional exemptions for higher values. The famous pension-ado program offers extraordinary benefits. With proof of just $1,000 monthly income from a pension or Social Security, retirees receive 50% off entertainment, movies, concerts, sporting events. 30% off bus, boat, and train fares. 25% off airline tickets. 25% off restaurant meals. 20% off medical consultations. 15% off hospital bills. 15% off dental and eye exams. 10% off prescription medications. Cost of living *. A comfortable retirement in Panama City runs $2,000 to $3,000 monthly for a couple, while smaller cities like David or Boquete drop to $1,500 to $2,000. Healthcare is excellent and affordable. A specialist visit costs $25 to $50 without insurance. Safety considerations *. Panama City and expat communities like Coronado and Boquete are generally safe, with crime rates comparable to mid-sized American cities. The country has the most stable economy in Central America, uses the U.S. dollar as currency, eliminating exchange rate risk, and has invested heavily in infrastructure. The catch is *. You'll still owe U.S. taxes on worldwide income if you're American, though you can claim the foreign earned income exclusion and foreign tax credit. The tropical humidity isn't for everyone, and learning some Spanish will significantly improve your experience. #2. Portugal, Europe's tax haven for retirees. Portugal has become Europe's retirement hotspot, combining old world charm with new world tax incentives. The tax advantages *. Portugal's non-habitual resident (NHR) program offers qualifying retirees a flat 10% tax rate on foreign pension income for 10 years, drastically lower than most Western countries. Even better, certain foreign source income, like dividends, interest, and capital gains, may be completely tax-exempt if already taxed in your home country or if Portugal lacks taxing rights under double taxation treaties. After the 10-year NHR period expires, standard Portuguese tax rates apply, but by then, you've enjoyed a decade of substantial savings. Cost of living *. Portugal delivers remarkable value for Western Europe. Outside Lisbon and Porto, couples live comfortably on $2,500 to $3,500 monthly, including rent. Healthcare through the national system is nearly free for residents, while private health insurance costs $50 to $100 monthly. Safety considerations *. Portugal ranks as one of Europe's safest countries, with low violent crime rates. The political system is stable, infrastructure is modern, and English is widely spoken in expat communities like the Algarve, Cascais, and central Lisbon. The catch is *. Portugal recently announced changes to the NHR program that phase out some benefits for new applicants after 2024, though the 10% pension tax rate remains for those who qualify. The country's bureaucracy can be frustratingly slow, getting residency paperwork completed tests patience. Additionally, Portuguese inheritance laws differ significantly from Anglo-Saxon systems, requiring careful estate planning. #3. Malaysia, Asia's hidden gem. Malaysia flies under the radar compared to Thailand or Bali, but it offers perhaps the best tax situation in Asia for retirees. The tax advantages *. Malaysia's MM2H, Malaysia My Second Home, program offers approved retirees complete exemption from taxes on foreign source income. Your pensions, social security, investment income, and rental properties abroad? Not taxed by Malaysia. The country also has no capital gains tax and no inheritance tax. Cost of living ***. Malaysia delivers exceptional value. In Kuala Lumpur, couples live well on $2,000 to $2,500 monthly. Move to Penang, Malacca, or Ipoh, and that drops to $1,500 to $2,000. Healthcare is world-class and inexpensive. A visit to a private hospital specialist costs $20 to $40, while complex surgeries cost a fraction of Western prices. The country's infrastructure is excellent, with modern high-speed internet, air-conditioned malls, and efficient public transportation. Safety considerations *. Malaysia is politically stable, despite occasional political drama, and safe for expats. Kuala Lumpur and Penang have lower crime rates than most major American cities. The country is religiously moderate, welcoming, and has large established expat communities. The catch is *. The MM2H program requirements increased significantly in 2021, now requiring substantial financial deposits, $250,000 in a Malaysian bank, and higher income proof, $10,000 monthly. However, individual states like Sarawak and Penang offer their own versions with lower thresholds. The hot, humid climate is year-round, and long-distance travel back to North America or Australia involves significant time and expense. #4. Costa Rica, Pura Vida, lower taxes. The rich coast has attracted retirees for decades with its stability, natural beauty, and favorable tax treatment. The tax advantages *. Like Panama, Costa Rica employs territorial taxation. Only income earned within Costa Rica is taxed. Your foreign pensions, social security, and investment income remain untaxed by Costa Rica. The country also has no wealth tax and relatively low property taxes, 0.25% of registered property value. The Pension-A-Do program requires proof of $1,000 monthly pension or Social Security income and provides discounts on healthcare, transportation, utilities, and entertainment, though not as extensive as Panama's program. Cost of living *. Costs vary dramatically by location. Central Valley cities like Atenas or Grecia offer comfortable living for $2,000 to $2,500 monthly. Beach towns like Tamarindo or Manuel Antonio run higher at $2,500 to $3,500. Healthcare through the National Kaja system costs $50 to $100 monthly based on income, while private care remains affordable. A doctor visit runs $50 to $70. Safety considerations *. Costa Rica is Central America's most stable democracy, having abolished its military in 1949. Crime exists, particularly petty theft in tourist areas, but violent crime against expats is rare. The country ranks high on the Global Peace Index and has excellent emergency services. The catch is *. Infrastructure outside major areas can be rough. Unpaved roads and unreliable internet plague some regions. Import taxes on vehicles and goods are among the world's highest, making imported items expensive, and bureaucracy moves slowly. The rainy season, May-November, brings daily afternoon downpours. ##5. Greece, Mediterranean dreams with tax breaks. Greece recently entered the retirement tax haven conversation with aggressive incentives to attract foreign retirees and their spending power. The tax advantages *. Greece's alternative tax regime for retirees offers qualifying foreign pensioners a flat 7% tax rate on all foreign source income for 15 years, one of Europe's lowest. This applies to pensions, social security, investment income, and rental income from abroad. You must not have been a Greek tax resident for 5 of the previous 6 years and must transfer your tax residency to Greece. Greece also offers significant property purchase incentives for non-EU buyers and has relatively low property taxes. Cost of living *. Outside Athens and major tourist islands, Greece is remarkably affordable for Western Europe. Cities like Thessaloniki, Crete Heraklion or Chania, or Peloponnese towns offer comfortable living for couples at $2,000 to $3,000 monthly, including rent. Healthcare is good and affordable, with English-speaking doctors common in expat areas. Safety considerations *. Despite economic challenges over the past decade, Greece remains safe for residents. Crime rates are low, particularly violent crime. The country is politically stable within the EU framework, and Greeks are famously hospitable to foreigners. Infrastructure has improved significantly with EU investment. The catch is *. Greek bureaucracy is legendarily complex and slow. The economic situation, while improved, remains fragile with high unemployment. Learning Greek is nearly essential outside major expat communities. Island living, while romantic, involves higher costs and limited winter ferry schedules. ## making your decision, key factors to consider. 1. Your tax situation ***. Your home country's tax obligations follow you. Americans pay U.S. taxes on worldwide income regardless of residence, though with significant exclusions and credits. Canadians establish non-residency through specific criteria, potentially eliminating Canadian taxes. Australians can become non-residents for tax purposes, though pension treatment varies. Consult a tax professional familiar with expat taxation before moving. 2. Healthcare needs ***. As we age, healthcare becomes paramount. Panama, Costa Rica, Malaysia, and Portugal all offer quality, affordable care. Greece's healthcare system is adequate but under-resourced. Consider quality of facilities near your intended residence. Availability of English-speaking doctors. Medication availability and costs. Medicare doesn't work abroad, with rare exceptions. International health insurance costs. 3. Visa stability ***. Programs change. Malaysia recently made MM2H more difficult. Greece's 7% tax rate is relatively new and could be modified. Research the stability and renewal process of retirement visas carefully. 4. Distance from home ***. A 20-hour flight to Malaysia means expensive, exhausting trips to see grandchildren. Panama is a 5-hour flight from Florida. Portugal is 7 to 8 hours from the East Coast. Consider how often you will want to return home and the associated costs. 5. Language and culture ***. Retiring somewhere foreign is exciting but challenging. The language barrier in Greece or Costa Rica versus English-friendly Malaysia or Portugal significantly impacts daily life quality, healthcare communication, and bureaucratic navigation. ## The bottom line. No single best tax haven exists. The right choice depends on your income sources, tax situation, lifestyle preferences, health needs, and desired proximity to home. Quick recommendations ***. Best overall value and tax benefits *** Panama or Malaysia. Easiest cultural transition * Portugal for Western retirees. Best healthcare * Malaysia or Portugal. Most aggressive tax incentives * Greece, 7% flat rate. Best weather * Costa Rica or Greece. The most important step? Visit your shortlisted countries for extended periods, at least a month, before committing. Rent in different neighborhoods, navigate healthcare, shop for groceries, and talk to established expats about the realities of daily life. Your retirement savings represent decades of hard work. Strategic tax planning through relocation can make those dollars stretch 30 to 50% further while offering adventure, new experiences, and often a higher quality of life than staying home. The world is waiting, and with the right planning, it's far more affordable than you might think. Practical steps to make your tax haven retirement a reality. Now that you understand the top destinations, let's discuss the concrete steps to transform this dream into reality. Moving abroad for retirement isn't just about packing bags. It requires careful planning, financial preparation, and realistic expectations. Step 1. Test before you invest. The biggest mistake retirees make is falling in love with a vacation destination and immediately buying property. A 2-week holiday feels entirely different from daily life as a resident. The smart approach: rent for at least 3 to 6 months before making permanent decisions. Experience the rainy season, navigate healthcare appointments, deal with bureaucracy, and live through the mundane daily routines. That charming Portuguese village might feel isolating after 3 months. The beach town in Costa Rica might seem too touristy once you're not on vacation mode. Many retirees adopt a test-year strategy, spending 3 to 4 months in their target country, returning home, then repeating. This approach lets you maintain home country residency while exploring whether international retirement suits you. What to evaluate during your test period. Daily cost of living, not tourist pricing. Healthcare accessibility and quality. Transportation options. Can you live without a car? Social opportunities and expat community. Internet reliability, crucial for staying connected. Banking and financial access. Climate tolerance across seasons. Proximity to airports for visits home. Local bureaucracy experiences. Safety and comfort levels in different neighborhoods. Step 2. Understand your true tax obligations. The tax-free label is marketing more than reality. You need professional guidance on your specific situation. For U.S. citizens, the United States taxes worldwide income regardless of where you live. However, several provisions can dramatically reduce or eliminate your U.S. tax burden. Foreign Earned Income Exclusion, FEIE. If you're still working abroad, you can exclude up to $126,500, 2025 amount, of foreign earned income. However, this doesn't apply to pension income, Social Security, or investment returns, the primary income sources for most retirees. Foreign tax credit. If you pay taxes to your host country, you can credit those against U.S. taxes owed. Since many retirement havens tax little or nothing, this provides limited benefit. Social Security taxation, even abroad. 0 to 85% of your Social Security benefits may be taxable depending on your total income. Moving abroad doesn't change this. State taxes. Some U.S. states, California, Virginia, South Carolina, New Mexico, may continue taxing you even after moving abroad. Establishing residency in a no-income tax state. Florida, Texas, Nevada, Washington, Wyoming, South Dakota, Tennessee, Alaska, New Hampshire. Before leaving can save thousands annually. FBAR and FATCA reporting. Any foreign bank accounts exceeding $10,000 combined must be reported annually. Foreign financial assets over certain thresholds require additional reporting. Non-compliance carries severe penalties. For Canadian citizens, Canada taxes based on residency, not citizenship. Establish non-residency by cutting residential ties, selling homes, canceling memberships. Establishing permanent residence elsewhere. Spending minimal time in Canada, less than 183 days. Once non-resident, Canada stops taxing your worldwide income, though withholding taxes apply to certain Canadian source income. 25% withholding on RRIF/RRSP withdrawals, often reduced to 15% under tax treaties. 25% on Canadian pension income, often reduced under treaties. CPP/OAS may face 25% withholding unless treaties reduce rates. The key: choose a retirement destination with a tax treaty with Canada. Portugal's treaty reduces withholding to 10 to 15% on pensions, making it particularly attractive for Canadians. For Australian citizens, Australia also taxes based on residency.